Peace, my love. I'm so grateful that you have joined me here today for another video. I am Alani G, the CEO and founder of Loving the Journey, and I am a spiritual mentor and intuitive healer for Black women. Loving the Journey is the brand. Loving the Journey with Lani G, because there are other people, there's somebody out there with a business name too close to Loving the Journey, just Loving the Journey. So whoever you are, I'm just kidding. But anyway, what I do is I teach Black women, I help Black women to learn who they are, what they need, and how to align with their life's vision. And so I do this through my programs, one of which is open for enrollment right now. We get started in a week and a half, I think. It is a 6-week program. It's an intensive healing program that ends in a 4-day retreat, where we work through your rebranding, which is talking about and breaking down where your belief systems originated and how to transform them. And then we move on into creating your spiritual rituals, building a connection with your ancestors, and learning how to, stay connected, stay grounded throughout the healing journey. And then the last thing we talk about in the program before the retreat is the vision, which is creating a vision for your life that is actually in alignment with you, not something that you see other people doing or that you think is good for you or that you feel like you should do, but the vision that truly is in alignment with you and that your heart is calling you towards, and how to align with that manifestation. Because that's the work, right? That's the work that we need to be doing. That's the work that a lot of us, also my washer is going to, if you hear that, it's doing what I gotta do. Okay, we're not gonna apologize for her. But it's a really beautiful space. I'm looking for 4 women to join me for the next 6 weeks, and we're gonna get this working. And then it ends in a 4-day retreat that you'll get to meet other healers, Black women healers that are, some of them are actually here in Houston and others are coming into town for this. So I'm really excited to be sharing space, with women that are needing this space, that are needing the support, needing the community, needing to know what it's like to say what you mean and mean what you say and not have to repeat yourself. And so that's really in alignment with what we're talking about today, which is finding your safe space, finding your tribe, finding your people. And that work is done when you know what you want out of your friends, right? And so I think a lot of the time when we start our healing journey, I know when we start our healing journey, we evolve a lot. And some of the people that we were in community with are no longer in alignment with us. And then we're in a space of like, do I just choose to stay here because I don't know where my people are? Or do I choose to be alone? And I don't like being alone. So what does that look like for me? And all the things that start to come up, fear mainly. And one moment, I just really want to enjoy, this is my favorite tea. So. Feel free to sip your tea and get your mug at my shop. But yeah, so what I've noticed even in my own journey was this, and this continues to happen as well, is wanting people that understand me. I want to feel validated. I want to feel affirmed. I want to feel understood, because as you all know, if you've been here a while, I felt like the Black sheep in my family, or the Black sheep in general, wherever I was, I very much felt like the other, like I didn't ever fit into what people wanted. And we are in Aquarius season, so we're very much in the season of it don't matter if I fit in. I actually don't want to fit in. I want to stand out. But outside of that energy, my natural energy, I felt like there was not a place for me anywhere. Like I could not find my people. I didn't know how to find my people. And so when I started my healing journey, I was very intentional with the universe about what type of friends I wanted and what did I want my friendships to feel like. And so I talk with my clients as I'm working through things. I have a client right now that is specifically working on attracting her new community that is in alignment with her. And we had to get clear on, what is the community that you have now look like? And so this is the part where we're getting into how to transition and to find your safe space and to find, now, first of all, I will say your friends are not your only safe space. Your sisters are not your only safe space. You are your safe space, right? And outside of yourself, it is necessary to have community. Like we need community. We are human beings, we are spiritual beings having human experience, and humans need connection. Like as babies, we can survive without having connection with other people. And so that's part of who we are. It's part of how we can evolve as well as like being in community with like-minded people that are, just sharing the energy. It's a beautiful thing. And so the first thing that you want to do is really get clear on what is happening now in your current circle, your current tribe, that you're really not messing with no more. Like, what about that feels no longer in alignment with you? And then you're going to write down what it is that you're looking for. And so you can clearly, most times when you write down what you don't like, you'll get a clear idea of what it is that you do like and what you want to come in. And then understanding what it is that you're lacking right now, right? So what do you feel like is missing? What do you feel like you need? What do you feel like you're craving? And how can you provide that for yourself so that you are now on that vibrational frequency so that you can attract more of that? So if it's more love, if it's more understanding, if it's more, affirmation, you can give those things to yourself now. The love comes in, what feels like love to you? Deciding what that is, writing that down, journaling, which is why we talk about journaling so much. Writing that down and then, starting to do that for yourself. If it looks like, affirmation, you see my wall of affirmation, that's one of the walls of affirmations. And it's on my mirror because I like to hear certain things talked about to me. And I can't wait for somebody else to give that to me. I need to provide it to myself so I know what it feels like. And then I'm holding that vibration, and then that frequency is just like where I naturally am. And so other people that are at that frequency as well are also around me. And so you'll notice such a beautiful shift when you literally just go outside. Like, people are more kind, like people are just like loving to you. Like, when I started my healing journey, nobody ever really walked up to me and told me I was beautiful. Like, I very much felt ugly. Like, I was bullied as a kid, so that definitely did not help. But I was very mean to myself as well. And so when I started to say more kind words to myself, more affirmations to myself, I'd be going places and people just be walking up to me. And it's not like men trying to hit on me. It'd be just random people like, you are so beautiful. And I'm just like, thank you. Like, oh my God, because that's how I talk to myself. I'll be looking at me like, girl, oh my God, you're beautiful. And that's how it's supposed to be. And so now I have a tribe of women that be affirming, that affirm themselves, affirm me, affirm our tribe members, like that is what it is that I was seeking. I was also seeking deep understanding and not having to really feel questioned or judged by those that I was in community with, because that's what I usually I was used to. A lot of my friends I felt like didn't understand me. Like, I always had to repeat myself or over-explain myself or be looked at like the weirdo. And the first time I experienced true sacred sisterhood was at my retreat. And I said it one time and they got it. And I don't know about you, but I feel like if you're watching this video, you definitely know what I mean, to not have to repeat yourself or to not have to like figure out why they're looking at you weird, or like they just get it. They're just like, yes, understood, overstood. You feel me? And that is a beautiful feeling. And that I didn't even know how much I needed that. And so those are the things that are important to creating your community and creating your tribe and finding your safe space in community. And so I want to offer you today an opportunity to join a couple of my communities. So the first one I've already mentioned, which is the Get Your Shit Together program. It is a 6-week program. It's a group mentorship program. So like I said, I'm looking for 4 Black women that are on the healing journey, looking for the things that it is this program provides. And first and foremost, it provides community. It provides accountability. It provides sisterhood. It provides insight into what the foundation of having a healthy healing journey looks like as a Black woman that is learning to connect to her roots. So it's a lot of, it's not a lot, but it's enough of the differences that we all bring to the table, but it's how we can cultivate that community that makes it most beautiful. And so this program is really for you if you're trying to if you're tired of trying to figure it out on your own. Like, mainly, I created this program because it is exactly what I needed when I started my healing journey, that would have given me exactly what I needed to, not have to take so long to get somewhere. And that's the convenience of it all, right? And so that's one community that you can join and, become a part of and invest in yourself to do. And the other is my Patreon, which is a monthly membership community for Black women on their healing journey. So this may be for you if you're not necessarily ready for a program or to work one-on-one with a coach or a mentor, but you want to share space, right? Share virtual space, get to know women from all over the country, all over the world. and, you know, really see and be around other Black women that are into the things that you're into, like the witchy things, like ancestors, like spirits, like plants, like just a vibe. That is what we do in the Patreon. And so it's a spiritual hub, honestly, for Black women that are learning to love themselves, learning to validate themselves, learning to, and also really discovering their gifts. Like I really share the behind the scenes that I don't share publicly on YouTube or otherwise, things that are really truly sacred to me and my journey in that community, for us to really dive deep and learn with each other, because that's what the community is really about. And so we also have monthly sister circles, and each of these monthly sister circles, my intention this year is to have a featured healer. And so for the first 3 months of this year, we already got those scheduled tonight. Well, by the time you see this video, it'll be tomorrow, but every month we have a sister circle. And this month we have January, we had by the time you see this video, Danielle Washington, and she is a master Reiki teacher, a Reiki master teacher. I don't know the verbiage. I don't teach Reiki, but she's going to be blessing us with some Reiki and just sharing space with us. And in these sister circles, we check in, you know, see how everybody's doing, how you did for the past month, what were your intentions, how did you live them out? And then we go into like announcements. So this is a time, if you know me personally, or if you've been following me on social media for some time, you know that I'm a really big advocate of trying to uplift other business owners, because I want us to circulate the Black dollar, and I want us to invest in our communities and in ourselves. And so I know a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of Black women entrepreneurs. And so in this space, I tend to attract more. And so if you own a business or whatever, or if you just in general need support, it's a time for you to announce what's going on with you and how you need support at that time, and how this community, this sister circle, can help you to move forward. And then we do the Reiki. And so every month it'll be different, but there's a section for the healer to, you know, do their thing. And then we wrap up with doing a little bit of breath work and then grounding ourselves to set intention for the month to come. And so it's a really beautiful space. I love the space. I love to connect. I am a Libra, okay? I am truly in my Libra element when I am in community. And so this year is a 6th year. It's a year of community, and I look forward to seeing you. So you can join that space. You can apply for the Get Your Shit Together program. We are holding consultations this week, and I look forward to connecting with you. I'm so grateful for you being in community with me here. If you want to be in more intimate community and learn about freebies, resources, and just like my love letters to Black women, definitely sign up for my email list. That link is below as well. I just advise you to just review the links and see what is offered here, and, you know, get in community with me, because this is the place to be. I'm gonna tell you right now. Tell Trina. She said, you heard her. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. Like this video if it gave you some value, so that YouTube knows, so that everybody else on YouTube be like, oh my God, look at all them likes. That must be a valuable video. And that's what we need. Okay. Comment on the video what resonated with you most, and definitely subscribe if you have not subscribed already, and turn on the post notification bell so you know as soon as I drop videos. Okay, so you be the first in line to see the tea that's been dropped. You feel me? Speaking of tea, this tea good, honey. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Anyway, have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. I will see you here tomorrow, right? Trina, what they say? They said they're gonna be here tomorrow. Okay, love y'all. See you tomorrow. Peace.